Does anyone ever kind of feel like this when you try to wear makeup in the summer? Waterproof, sweatproof, this is not going to go anywhere. And I live in Arizona where it gets very, 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 very hot. So I have been playing around with different products, different techniques. With a little trial and error, I did find the perfect summer makeup. And where I live, we're in the triple digits, and this makeup holds up for me. Also, I'm almost 40, so this is going to be a I hate to say mature but this is going to be almost 40 friendly. It's one of those just soft, pretty looks, you can go anywhere kind of vibe. But first, I want to put on my new necklace and earrings from Ana Luisa. I've been wearing these the past couple of weeks, and I'm gonna change them out. I have tried other jewelry brands. I always come back to Ana Luisa. The quality is unmatched. These are my new earrings. Gonna pop these in really quick. Every single piece is rigorously strength and humidity tested. These are long-lasting, tarnish-resistant essentials you can feel good about wearing. They ship anywhere in the US. They've got you covered with free and fast shipping, and exchanges are easy peasy, and they offer a worry-free guarantee, a 2-year warranty on all products. Ana Luisa is one of those brands I've mentioned a ton here on my channel. It's where I get my jewelry from. I absolutely love this brand. I love that I can elevate my style on a budget because Ana Luisa's designs start at just $39. And a big shout out to Ana Luisa for partnering with me on today's video. They gave me a link for you guys to use. It'll be down below in the description box. You can save 30%. You guys are going to love their pieces. First thing you are going to want to do is moisturize. Use a good moisturizer. Today I used Belief, the True Cream Aqua Bomb. Love this stuff. Has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and it really hydrates my skin. Next is probably the most important because it's our base. I know foundation can seem really scary in the summer. Now, my tip is to use very little product, but use a foundation depending on what kind of coverage you like. I have a little bit of rosacea going on, so I do prefer more of a full coverage, but I don't want that full coverage feel. I really like the Urban Decay Face Bond. I did a little demo using this on my TikTok. The coverage is amazing and it's so long lasting. Like, this stuff doesn't budge, it stays put. I love it so much. And the only thing with this foundation, if you have dry skin, you're not gonna like this. If you have oily or normal skin, I think you would love it. But if you have dry skin, definitely find something else because this is going to accentuate your dryness. Shake it up. Because this is a pretty full coverage, the key is to use a thin amount. I'm not gonna go in with a lot of this. Now, if you don't care about coverage, then you could just use like a concealer and spot conceal if that's what you're into. For me, I do like having that coverage. With a sponge, really thin. I'm not gonna like cake this on because it has good coverage. I'm just gonna do a thin layer of this, and that's all it takes to even everything out. You can totally stop here if you want to. I do want a little bit more coverage. I'm gonna be very, very careful with the amount I use because, again, too much foundation or concealer in this heat, it's just gonna melt off, it's gonna feel gross, it's not gonna be cute. So again, keep it really thin, just using very little. I'm gonna take my Natasha Denona HyGlam concealer, and I'm just gonna go over where I want a little bit more coverage. I'm gonna take my Detail foundation brush from Jessup and I'm gonna stipple. I'm not gonna rub. I'm gonna go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Stipple, stipple. I love this concealer also. Such a good concealer. Next, I'm gonna take the Buxom Plump Shot Collagen Peptides Advanced Plumping Blush in Tickled Pink. I have been loving this blush. I'm gonna take the Real Techniques 242 brush. Love this for cream blushes. Now, normally, I'm not a big cream blush fan. I like my powder blushes. It was sent to me in PR and I tried it and I was shocked at how much I love this formula and the color. It's so pretty. It's almost like a filter effect. Like it smooths out my cheeks and it gives me this finish that a powder blush doesn't give me. So I'll pick it up on the brush and then I'll just like pat it on the back of my hand so I'm not going in with so much product. And then I'm just gonna tap this on my cheeks here. It's so funny how we cover up our redness and then we make our cheeks pink. I'm gonna take my sponge and I'm gonna go on the edges of that blush and just kind of blend it out. Push it into the skin. So now we're gonna set this. And again, you wanna be very careful. You don't go in with too much product. You wanna keep every single layer thin. And the key here is using good products and very little. I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent loose powder using one of these little, I'm gonna pick up some powder. Again, not too much. We're not gonna do any baking here. Take some powder. I'm gonna look up and I'm not gonna rub this under the eye. I'm gonna press. Bounce it. Other eye. Also going to set my forehead, around my nose, and my mouth. Then I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush and I'm gonna pick up more of that powder, okay, and knock off the excess. And I'm just gonna kind of bounce this around. Next, I'm going to take my Benefit Hoola bronzer and my Jessup blush contour brush. And I'm going to contour. And I'm gonna start at the top of my ear and I'm gonna go right here where my eye ends. The corner of my eye down, corner of my mouth. That's how I measure. And my chin. Snatch that jawline. I'm also going to take that up here to my temples, push it into the hairline. Next, I am going to contour my nose. I'm gonna take my Jessup eye shader brush. I love using an eyeshadow brush like this to contour my nose. I feel like it just gives me control. So I'm gonna do a little line right here. I'm using the Benefit Hoola still. A little line. And then down here. Contouring my nose is one of those steps that like I cannot not do. I have to do it. And then I'll take my powder puff and just kind of set that. Highlight time, I'm gonna take my Too Faced Moon Crush in Shooting Star. using the Jessup fan brush. I'm gonna pop that up here. I do have a lot of texture right here, my cheek area, so I try to avoid going too far down. My nose. I love that highlight. Next, I'm going to do my brows. I'm gonna take the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. Best brow pencil ever. So I'm gonna fill in my brows really quick. Next, I'm going to lock my brows in place. I'm gonna take the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This is a clear brow gel. Up, 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 up. And lay them down. And this is basically like hairspray for your brows. Brows are not going anywhere. So for the eyes, I'm going to skip eyeshadow and just rely on a good old classic winged eyeliner. I love Too Faced Better Than Sex Easy Glide Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in chocolate. This is like a marker felt tip style liner. Really easy to work with. If you struggle with your liquid liner, I recommend getting something like this. It's just really easy to work with. I like to start in the middle of my eyeball, close to the lash line. I'm not gonna bring this all the way down. I'm gonna stop about 3/4 of the way. And I like to keep it thin right here and create a thicker wing. Start right here, and I'm gonna draw a line going up. And then I'm going to go here and go down. And fill that in. The wings are winging. Next, I'm going to take a waterproof mascara. This is Bad Gal Bang Waterproof from Benefit. I am gonna do just very little because I am going in with false lashes. Now you can totally skip the falsies. I love me some false lashes. And to help the falsies blend seamlessly, I like to really darken that root. The base of the lashes. I let the mascara dry before I apply my falsies because then it'll just get weird and you'll make a mess. So make sure your lashes are dry before you go in with your falsies. While my mascara is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. I'm gonna go in with MAC Soar lip liner. My favorite MAC lipstick, Faux. Oh, I love it. Next, I'm gonna take my good old Ardell wispy lashes. I've already worn these before, so I'm just like picking the glue off. Good old Duo lash glue. Nice thin layer of glue. I like to use tweezers, grab it in the middle. I'll wait like 30 seconds for the glue to dry down just a little. If it's too wet, it'll slide around. So you want it to be a little like tacky. Mirror under my chin, look down into the mirror, and pop it on. Do you see the difference lashes make? Like, it's a no-brainer. Next, I'm going to take my Bad Gal Bang waterproof mascara and really, really lightly, I'm not gonna go ham on my bottom lashes. I'm just gonna softly touch those bottom lashes. And this is the finished look. I love these products so much and I trust them in this heat. Waterproof, sweat-proof. This is not going to go anywhere. And I live in Arizona where it gets very, 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 very hot. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video. It shows me that you care. And again, don't forget to check out Ana Luisa. I'm going to leave the link down below. You guys can save 30% when you use that link. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace.